Fight of the night.
And of course, Myrsatayev comes up, try to set in the pace. He tries to get on the inside, start walking in. Myrsatayev with a good cross.
Myrsatayev's going to try to go to the body, and you can obviously tell with his build, Tony Yoka is going to try to stay outside and use his reach. But he's in against a whole heap of power. He's got to stay cautious against this guy, try to keep his distance, and at the right distance he can use his reach advantage.
Nice work reaching in. Myrsatayev reached all the way through, reached across through your opponent's gloves.
He's looking for the big bang right here.
Nice, crisp, sharp punches from Yoka. Yoka circling. See how he circles away from that power? Most right-handed fighters have power in that right hand, that right cross. When Yoka circles to his right, that's away from the power. You're pulling the power out of your opponent's punch with your movement, your foot movement. Get that jab working. A heavyweight, a tall heavyweight like Yoka with a jab will go a long way in boxing.
That's the best way to keep Myrsatayev off of him.
Yes, it is.
Myrsatayev's going to try to get down there and go to the body.
Oh, good jab and a good cross. Wow.
Oh, he just got caught with a right hand.
These are heavyweights. They have the power. This could be ended in one punch. Good hook on the inside. Myrsatayev, I'm impressed with him. He is a thinking fighter in there too. Good punches already in this first round from him.
He is a load. I'm telling you, you can just see by his build the kind of power that he has.
And he utilizes it well. He doesn't waste many punches. Good jab from him. Good jab to the body from him. Very few heavyweights jab to the body.
Remember, Yoka's just a babe. He's 19 years old. And what a step up and a learning experience. Off the break there. And Justice is going to warn him about that.
That's a just warning. I'm trying.
52 seconds left.
You know,
round number one of the heavyweight division.
You got to use the jab more. If you're Tony Yoka and you're that tall in this division, you got to jab. There you go. There's one. Use it more. I'd like to see more than just one jab.
This is his 7th fight in this series. And with his build and his reach, he could go a long way in the heavyweight division. But he's got to learn how to handle brawlers like Myrsatayev.
That's how they're all going to fight him.
Exactly. They're all going to try to get inside, go to the ribs. I can just tell Myrsatayev's thinking about one thing, knocking this guy out.
6'5", and he is a tall one. Good. Yoka. Good fast. There's such a fast first round.
I can tell you that Tony Yoka's corner is telling him you have to box. You got to go out and box, and that's good advice. You know.
It is. With somebody like Myrsatayev, you have to box. You've got to stay on the inside. You got to get the jab working early. Good punches from Myrsatayev. Trying to tie up on the inside is Tony. Tony Yoka sounds like a country western singer, doesn't he? Oh, good hook from Yoka.
Yeah, if he keeps that, uses his distance and boxes and throws some combinations, he'll get Myrsatayev frustrated. I'm just thinking what an amazing story this Astana team is. Such a small country. And to come in here and probably, well, they've already won the first night of the team championships. I mean, I would imagine $500,000 split among this team will go a long way in that country.
Yeah, sure. It'd go a long way anywhere. You know, Tony had better be careful. His mouth is open.
His mouth's open.
We haven't seen that as prevalent here at this championship level. All these fighters have bit down on their mouthpiece. That is very dangerous to leave your mouth open like that while you're boxing.
It's peppering away. Right. Good job there by Yoka.
Yeah, but bobbing and weaving down low was Myrsatayev.
Just two completely different styles, two completely different builds.
I'd like to see Tony as well throw some uppercuts. Get the jab working and then throw an uppercut because of the way Myrsatayev bobs and weaves and he gets low in there. Got to bring him up.
128 left in round number 2, scheduled for 5 as always. The World Series, nice right hand snuck in there, and Yoka, he did a good job there as Myrsatayev.
There's an uppercut. Uppercut, you've got to You got to land more of those.
What a big upset this would be if Yoka can do this.
Do that again. You uppercut again. You jab and then you uppercut. What a great combination.
Oh!
Wobbled.
He got wobbled right there.
Wobbled. Referee took a look.
Oh, he got caught with a right hand again.
Well, I'll tell you, this
is how
kid,
fast it can happen, like lightning striking in the heavyweight division. Yoka's coming back, throwing some combinations.
Look at how tired that made Tony. Look at his mouth is open.
Just
His
got
mouth
caught
open
with the left
again.
hand right there. Now he's too wide open. Myrsatayev, he likes what he sees right here. 30 seconds left, round number 2. Like I said, Myrsatayev's nothing but bad intentions.
Oh,
because there's so much power behind his punches.
Yeah, and there's pressure. Look at this pressure, too. It's like water on a rock. Just
10 seconds left, round number 2.
Oh, good feint, good foot feint, a good time for Tony. Tony's got to get that jab and that uppercut working. They'll have some work in the corner.
Well, you see how well Myrsatayev can crack you. And that was such a flash punch. He just walked into one right there, though.
One punch changed it all. It's a heavyweight division.
There's a nice left hand there. Cracked again with a left hand from Myrsatayev. Both fighters staggered a bit here, but Myrsatayev's got the harder head.
The left hook is the punch that's going to do the damage. The left hook from Myrsatayev.
Off the break. Right hand over the top.
Oh.
Digging to the body.
He's hurt.
I think Yoka's hurt.
I know he's hurt.
Myrsatayev isn't.
I've been there. I know he's hurt. Those head shots and then the body punches. These are hard shots.
That left hand continues to come in from Myrsatayev, and Yoka hasn't had a proper answer.
Myrsatayev is closing too closely. He's taking away his own power by getting so close to his opponent. You know, his opponent just wraps him up. Tony just grabs a hold of him.
Right hand over the top, landed for Myrsatayev.
Oh, there's an uppercut. He's thinking, Tony is thinking. Yoka knows he needs to throw the jab and the uppercut, and he's trying it. He's just not quite there yet. You got to be careful pulling your head up like that, too. When he backs off, when he breaks away, Tony pulls his head up, and that's when Myrsatayev nails him.
Boy, what strong punches from Myrsatayev. Both of them going at that strategy of boxing's out the window. Gosh, what heavy hands in there.
Intense.
Round 3 scheduled for 5. Will it go that long? Myrsatayev now just going to work. Tony Yoka. He's really coming forward. It's like trying to stop a freight train.
There's no stopping him. No quitting.
Left hand once again, Myrsatayev. Ruslan Myrsatayev. Yoka hit him.
Kazakhstan. That's the way these fighters box from Kazakhstan. Just a hard nose. They just brawl in there.
They're tough.
And they've learned how to box along with that brawling, tough, determining style.
Myrsatayev's beginning to chop Yoka down.
Yeah, Yoka hanging in there, but he is stepping in post holes.
It's just like he's just not whittling away, he's chopping away. He's pretty much figured out that Yoka doesn't have any power that he's afraid of. So he's just going to keep coming in and just chop him down, the tall kid.
Yoka wants to tie up. You know, the one punching on the inside, and these inside punches do more damage many times than the outside long shots. On the inside, punching is Myrsatayev.
Myrsatayev's not afraid of that jab whatsoever, and he's got Yoka on the brink.